I'm the Dollar Sportsman. Thank you guys so much for joining me out here on a crisp, beautiful day in southern Utah. Guys, we're moving to Utah. I'm going to show you something that I have been shooting and testing and having a whole lot of fun with for the last year. I've never brought it to you before. This is the CZ457 competition ready 22 long rifle. And I'm gonna tell you all about it coming right up. Please subscribe, hit the like button, share this video with your friends who are into 22s. This is the CZ457 22 long rifle, and this thing is a beast. Now you'll notice this is a very pretty stock. This is the @1 stock by Boyd's Gun Stocks. You can order this rifle with this stock, and that's what I did. Free float barrel. This thing is just an absolute amazing rifle for accuracy. So whether you're hunting or you're into competitive shooting, NRL 22 as a big example of that, this has been a solid rifle throughout the years. Let me give you a little bit of background. CZ came out with the 453, I believe, or 452. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me what it was. Several years ago, and that thing was awesome. It was very accurate, but there were some limitations to it. So then they came out with the 455, which was upgraded. Some things were improved, but it still had a couple of little limitations to do with the trigger. And then the 457 came out. And they pretty much engineered the crap out of it. So we have got a match-worthy trigger in here. It is so crisp and light. The bolt is as smooth as butter. They've got the standard safety on the side. And it has been so much fun to shoot, guys. I cannot tell you how fun it has been. You just gotta really try it for yourself. See what I'm saying here? They took this rifle and they engineered the tar out of it, so much so that it has become one of the most accurate 22 rifles on the market. This can put you in competition with some rifles that are 5 times more expensive. It shoots amazingly straight, so much so that even when I use standard factory ammo, like this Federal Target Grade Performance 22 long rifle, I can shoot tiny groups at 100 yards and consistently hit my target. Remington as well. I tried that, worked just as well. I have not yet tried CCI, so we're gonna do a little bit of that today and see how that works. But if you wanna shoot teeny tiny targets at distance, I guarantee you can do it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna set up some targets at different distances, and we're gonna show you what sort of groups we can get with a few of these different kinds of ammo. Then you can decide for yourself if this is right for you. MSRP on this setup with the @1 stock is about 660 bucks. I got this for $550, more or less, internet price, which is absolutely phenomenal when it comes to competition guns, because normally when people think of competitive rifle shooting, they're thinking $1,500 is the minimum that you start at in order to pick up a rifle. But you can do this. You can be competing right now for a fraction of the cost. Let's talk about the scope for a second. This is the Athlon Talos BTR first focal plane scope. This is I think I bought this for a little over 250 bucks. Very economical scope, but I've been shooting with it and it holds zero consistently. The glass is incredibly clear and I can shoot accurately out to 100 yards with no problem. The clicks are 1/10 of a mil, so you have precision clicks when you're dealing with this scope, and you can really dial into your target very easily, very effectively. Athlon makes really awesome scopes for the money. The Argos is one of the most popular, but if you're gonna shoot base class in NRL 22, if you wanna get into that competition, you have to stay under $1,050 for your total setup of rifle and scope. So for me, the rifle, $660 MSRP, and you have to go by an MSRP as well. But the MSRP on this scope is $350. So I got just under for base class competition, and you can too if you wanna go and get out there and have some fun. Let's go shoot. Let's see what we can do out here. It's freezing cold. I had this zeroed in Arizona desert weather, so like 80, 90 degrees. It is about 38 degrees out here right now. So that's gonna be fun. Let's get it zeroed in and then let's see how we do. Okay guys, I'm starting off with the Remington 22 target. I just sighted in just to make sure that it's more or less zeroed. It's about 0.2 mils high with this ammo. So let's go ahead and take a few shots and see how we do. Got the GoPro rolling out there. Safety off, bolt in. First shot was a little to the right from cold barrel. I noticed that when sighting in as well. Got wind picking up now. I pulled that one. I knew it, I felt it. The whole rifle shifted. Notice I don't have my shooting bag. I'm in the process of moving states, so I'm missing some of my stuff, but this is a nice Everly stock bag that I keep in my truck. It's a good get home bag, so works out. Awesome. All right, that's 5 with the Remington. Now, we're going to use some of the Federal Auto Match and see how that does. There we go. Now again, the point of impact is going to be different for each sort of ammo you get. So when you compete, you should consistently use the same ammo. And what I've heard from one of the Facebook groups is that SK ammo works incredibly well in these. So I'm yet to pick some of that up, but I intend to. Here we go. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Awesome. Wow. Hole over hole. Well, I don't know what went wrong with that. Not bad. I think I just had one flyer. Safety on. Let's go check it out and see how we did. All right, so first shot with the Remington cold bore was low. The other shots are all within an inch. Right there, you can see that. Not too bad, but those CCIs, or I'm sorry, the Federal Auto Match, you can see right here, that is about a 0.6 inch group across. Phenomenal group. Yeah, I really wish I had some of that SK ammo out here. I bet I could get it even tighter. And then the CCI mini mags for hunting purposes, you can see here as well. That's just about an inch. And then I had one flyer. I don't know if it was me, I don't know if it was the ammo, but even with that flyer included, you're looking at about 1.25 inch group at 50 yards. That's impressive. That is impressive for a 22. So I know you guys want to see more than 50 yards, so let's go out to 100 and see what we can do. Okay, here we go at 100 yards. We're starting with the Remingtons. Yards, man, that's tiny. To adjust my parallax now. Every beat of my heart at this distance moves the target. I can't even see those on the target. I've got one more shot. Here, hold on. Oh, there they are. They're all really low. We're about 2 mils low at 100 yards with the Remington. Let's try now with the Federal. If I need to hold up, I will. Get those loaded in. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna hold over 1 mil and see where it lands so we can just get something on the target here. There it goes. That's what I'm talking about. All right. The group is opening up for sure at this distance. All right, let's try some of these CCI mini mags. Okay, these are CCI's Let's see how they do. Again, I'm gonna hold 1 mil. Wow. I jerked that one, but it looked cool on camera. Awesome. All right. Not too bad at 100 yards. The groups definitely get wider with factory ammunition that's not designed for competition. However, I'm still very impressed with the auto match target grade Federals. They seem to be doing exceptionally well. Let's go take a look at those groups and see how they went. Okay, we had the Remingtons aiming here, dead center. They dropped all the way to here. Now, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th shot probably went just under. This was the cold bore, right along the same lines. You can see the drop is steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 inches of drop, because the Remingtons out of the muzzle are going 1150 feet per second according to the box. I don't have a chronograph out here today, and I would find out exactly what it was coming out of my rifle, which I highly recommend you do when you compete. But you can see that the group was very tight. That's about a little over 1 inch group. And then the Federals auto match were a 1. This one out here pulled it out. That's almost a 2 inch group. But 2 inches at 100 yards. Most targets that you're shooting in competition are going to be about 2 inch targets. 4 of them were in 1 inch, which is amazing. That is so good for a 22. And then the CCIs, I don't know what happened here. I know I pulled this one, but I didn't pull that one so much. So we had 2 groups going. We had a very nice 1 inch group over here, but then another one over here. So really 2 to 3 inch group. In fact, I'd recommend, if you're going to compete, go get some Eli or SK ammo, and that'll really dial down your groups. I'll do another video on that in the coming months. But in the meantime, if you just want to plink and you want to have an amazing rifle to practice with, and you don't want to spend a bunch of money on the match ammo, and you can shoot all day. That's fantastic. Now, I want to know, when you shoot NRL 22, the only things that you're scored against are 100 yards max. But most fields will let you shoot out a whole lot further just for the fun of it, and to win some local prizes. So let's go to 150 yards and see if we can even see the target at that distance. All right, guys, 150 yards. I can hardly see the target. It's just a little blur out there. 4 mils. Awesome. Can barely see where they're even hitting at this distance. Yep, there they are. Wow. Wow. 150 yards. All right, here we go. Federal. 150 yards. We're going to hold 3 mils for this one. See if we can even get them on target. Wow. Oh boy. Awesome sauce. Okay, I've got the CCIs already loaded up in here. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Same holdover, 3 mils. Wow. Wow. Impressive. Can't believe it. 3 mils consistency. Amazing! Woo! Yeah! Let's go check that out. The Remingtons. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I believe a 5th. 150 yards. I was holding 4 mils over right there, and it still had a 1, 2, 3 inch drop, and then 4, 5, 6. So this whole group, we had 3 within an inch, and then 4 within 2 inches, 5 within 4 inches at 150 yards. The CCIs opened up a little, or I'm sorry, the Federals opened up a little bit at 150. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total across, 1, 2, 3.5 inches right there. It's a nice thing about using these Birchwood Casey targets. You can measure pretty easily. Now, the thing that I was most impressed with were the CCI mini mags. Right here, we have, I knew that I pulled one shot low, but otherwise oh my gosh.
Oh, you got two right on top of each other.
Look at that, zoom in on that, man. Two right on top of each other, CCI mini mags. Actually that's a 1.5 inch group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.5 inches across at 150 yards.
That's impressive.
Wow. We took 3 standard factory ammunitions, very common, right now it's not so easy to get, but usually they're easy to find. And we shot them at 50, 100, and 150 yards and saw some really spectacular results, all from the CZ 457 with the @1 stock and an Athlon Talos BTR first focal plane scope. I was able to do the holdovers that we needed at those distances because this scope has an amazing treed reticle. It's awesome. I can see it clearly. I can get it on target consistently, and this rifle does not disappoint. So, if you are thinking about picking up your next 22, I'd recommend this one. I've been using it for a long time now, and it's awesome! And you guys are awesome! Thank you so much for watching. Please, guys, support the channel so we can afford more cool trips like this and find ammo, because it is, right now, really expensive. And I could really use your support on that. So, oh gosh, man, that was fun. Are you having fun? I hope you are. I hope you really are. Get out there, enjoy your life, have some fun, whatever you need to do, just get outdoors, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. That's pretty comfortable. Woohoo! Let's give it a shot. Or 2 or 60. We're in bug territory. Yes! Wow. I'm the Dollar Sportsman. Yes, I'm the Dollar Sportsman. I'm the Dollar Sportsman. We're having fun out here. And just enjoy all of this, because after watching these videos, I hope you do. Yeah, buddy.